What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. In the last episode, we made our way back to the Grand Fortress. Unfortunately, we got captured when Valua invaded Nasrad, and then we ended up being dropped off here back in the Grand Fortress, and now we are trying to escape from it yet again. We managed to find Aika, who was being held captive at a prison, her cell was right above where Vyse and Gilder were being held, and then she was being inappropriately handled by Vigoro, one of the admirals of the Valuan army. We got there just in time in order to save her from the creep, and we made our way out of the elevator. Unbeknownst to us, right next to the elevator that we went down in, which was that one, Enrique, the Prince of Valua, came up and was trying to see Vyse, which is weird because he was definitely in Aika's prison cell when Vyse is definitely not in that one, and I don't know, it was just weird on how the guard was like, oh my god, the Vigoro's knocked out, and all the air pirates aren't there, but I'm pretty sure he should have known that we weren't in the same cell as Aika, but whatever. Let's continue on. Remember, the item that we got from Vigoro was the Fortress Cannon Room Key, so that's of course where we will be heading. And there's actually quite a lot to do here in the Grand Fortress. There are... let me get... give me your book. I just figure I reach for my book while I take the time to walk around here. I should say 2. Yes, okay, yeah, so... yeah, there we go. There are 2 treasures here that you can get in the Grand Fortress, and of course, both of these are missable. If you complete this Grand Fortress adventure and do not collect those chests, then they are lost forever, so make sure you get them. They're a little bit further on. Oh, we gotta fight. So yeah, you can get into random encounters around here, and they're pretty much going to be with those Valuan soldiers and everything. There's actually one other enemy that we could possibly run into in a random encounter, but if we do, I'll let you know about him. If not, then no worries. It's just like a Valuan magician or something like that. Cannon room key opens the door, and we can head on into what I can only assume is the cannon room. This is where there should be no random encounters, not in this room, so I can run around like crazy, and it's not going to matter. But you know what is in this room? A cutscene, which should happen as soon as I get to the top of the steps right here. Before we move on, no, never mind. We'll take a look at it now. Good Christ, look at that thing! What the? This cannon's new, and it's huge! This thing is big enough to wipe out an island! We can run through the barrel to the other side. Oh god, that's not a good idea, Vyse. That sounds like a bad idea. Hey, what happened to Gilder? Sorry about that. Let's get moving. Hey, where did you go? I just had to take care of something. Don't worry about it. We should get out of this dump. My men are about to attack. Okay, I'll offer that. The faster we get out of here, the better. But seriously, like, look at that. That is huge. That is a giant bullet. Like, my god, what do you pack that? Like, do you really have that much explosive, like, gunpowder? Holy crap. And you know what's even funnier? This isn't even the biggest barrel that's on the Grand Fortress, like, defense wall. And once we get out here, you'll actually be able to see what I mean. Come on out and hop. There we go. And we can actually, yeah, look around. Look, there's a gun. There's a gun. Oh, look at them all. Jeez. And that's the one that we came out of, which is, again, not even the biggest cannon here in the Grand Fortress. Oh, man, look at it out there. It's so creepy with, like, the way the skies are and everything. I just love the design. It's so awesome. I could never get enough of it, but... is there anything over here? This is where you're going to also start running into more random encounters. No, nothing over there. I just wanted to make sure. You won't find any chams, you won't find any moonfish, but what you will find are some interesting enemies. I'm kind of hoping to run into them because, let's see. Nope. As you guessed by that cut, we did not run into it. I'm sure we will at some point, and if we don't by the time we collect Fina, well, maybe here. Yes, maybe. Well, okay, we didn't run into the enemy I wanted to run into, but we did run into the Mage Warden, which is the other what is it, the Valuan soldier that's walking around here that I said you can run into. 576 HP, 316 experience, 204 gil, could possibly drop silence boxes, which of course silences your characters. They cast spells, and they try to silence you and, you know, shoot you with, ice, and, you know, they cast spells. That's really all they do. So, we're gonna kill you. You could probably Delta Shield in order to limit their abilities, but as you can see, they don't really have too much health to them. Kind of the glass cannons and everything. There we are. Good job. And down you go, and now we just have standard grunts in order to deal with. Oh, come on, Gilder! Give me the good one for once. Jeez. But you will run into the officers and everything as you run around, and they could possibly drop our Auras of Valor for you. So that would be really nice for them to drop, because it's a good thing to have a bunch of them in inventory. And it would be nice if Aika could heal herself before this guy. Nope, that didn't happen. Very good.
That wasn't so bad.
And I don't know if I ever pointed this out earlier in the game, but status ailments do not follow you outside of battle. So, as you can see, once I do this, Aika is no longer poisoned. She's hurt badly, so let me go on in and throw a few of these at her. But she is now no longer poisoned. Alright, moving right along. I also love that there's no music here. It's just creepy, like, you know, setting, you know, staring out into the Valuan space. The door down that way is locked, I believe, so what we want to do is we want to ride this elevator up. Good thing it's still working. Here we go. It's actually an interesting view to say that what. Whoa! Man, those cannonballs had some distance to them. If you can't even see the ship that they're getting fired from, and yet they still have that arc big enough to hit the wall, holy crap! That's alright, Aika. Head down. My men are right on time. We're running a little late. Little cannonball versus gigantic bullet. I hope they're able to survive, because this thing is just barraging them out. Whoa! Look at that firepower! Hey, what about Clara? Yeah, I'm sure she can hold her own. I think. You think, Gilder? Really? Oh. This I think was the tunnel. Yeah, this was the tunnel that we went down. Oh no! Fire in the hole! Boom. Now it's one less cannon we got to deal with. That cannon! We ran through! It just exploded! The explosion took out that whole area. They won't be putting that fire out anytime soon. I left them a little present. Are you two ready? Here's where the real fun begins. Oh, Gilder, I'm glad that you're in a positive attitude. Actually, you know what? So am I. This is nothing. We've done this before. We can do it again. We just need to go find Fina and then put our party back together. So, more random battles. Man, still more of just those troopers. Damn. Now there's only really... Technically, there's 2 new enemies, but... one, it's hard to explain until I actually run into them, but now I'm just looking for that one particular enemy in order to show you guys what it is that I was talking about. But first things first, let's go over into where we went into that door and let rescue our lovely lady in white. Ramirez! Ramirez, why? Why are you fighting for the Valuans? What about our orders? What about the elders? Man of few words. Lord Ramirez, it's an emergency. One of our cannons exploded and the entire deck is on fire, but no enemy shells hit that area.
Find out the cause of the fire and report back to me. In the meantime, stop firing and set the fortress in defense mode. There's only 2 or 3 ships attacking. Their effort on the wall will be minimal.
Yes, sir!
I fight for Lord Galshian. That is all you need to know.
Oh, I just love his music, too. That's so epically awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and run down this way. You know, the one path that's in front of us. Open on up. Huh? I can hear someone talking on the other side of this door. Let's listen in.
Everyone, remain calm. The Grand Fortress isn't about to crumble under the firepower of a few ships. Anyone who deserts his post will have to deal with me, personally.
Yes, Admiral Ramirez!
I will go investigate the cause of the explosion. 2 of you stay here and guard the girl. The rest of you, follow me.
Yes!
Die.
Sir, why did you tell us to die? Really, that's a very odd voice placement there. I don't really know what the point of that would be. Is he telling them to die? Is he saying that we're gonna die? I'm not really 100% sure who's going to die in this situation, but if we attempted to go that way, being that it's locked anyway, it's not the right way to go. And we get scolded and said, do not go that way. But if we run over here, you can see we have 2 officers guarding the door to Fina, so let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to them. And I'm going to leave this in there because technically it's a forced encounter, and why not? It's just we don't have to worry about, going through any enemy information because we can just go ahead and beat them. Nobody counterstands. Alright, good. I should take him down in one shot. Very nice. And Gilder and Aika should actually kill this guy. Maybe? Well, if Gilder hits a crit. Nope. Ooh, so close. So close, Gilder. Basic poke. Oh, I thought Vyse would do a counter and then we'd have it done in one run. Gosh, you and your stupid counter stance. Ah, this may not... Ooh, wow, just barely took him down. Good job, Aika.
That was easy.
Yeah, really. Very nice. So much for the guards. Here we go. Dinner experience. And go rescue Fina. You found the harbor key in the pocket of the Valuan soldier. This would have opened that door that was near the elevator. So it's kind of a linear thing. Obviously, it's a linear storyline, but at the same time, it makes you think that you have the options of going places. Fina, we came to get you out of here. Vyse. We got here as soon as we found out where you were. Are you okay? Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I am. It's strange. The first time you rescued me from the train, I was actually surprised to see you. But this time, I knew that you would come for me. I knew you would find me. Oh, Fina. After all we've been through together, I swear on my oath as a blue rogue that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. I know.
Oh!
Good one, Vyse. I didn't know you were so smooth with the ladies. Getting jealous, Aika? I bet you wish that Vyse would say stuff like that to you. I don't need to hear him say those things. I know he would do the same for me. Whenever I'm in trouble, I have faith that Vyse will always be there to save me. He already saved me once today. Good point. Can we save the mushy stuff for later? We just broke out of prison and we're still in Valua. Alright, but how exactly are we going to get out of here? Well, since we're in the Grand Fortress, there should be a Valuan ship docked all over the place. We can borrow one of those. Commandeer a ship. We should be able to reach the docks from the bottom floor of the fortress. We'll have to backtrack a little, but we should be okay. So we'll take the elevator back down and look for a ship. Alright, let's go. As if the game didn't want to just lay out exactly where I should go next. Fina has rejoined the party, and as much as you would think that there was stuff in here, there really isn't. You can kind of come to the window and look out, but all the explosions seem to have stopped. Otherwise this is just the table that all the admirals sat around in that one cutscene a while ago. And really, Fina is back with us. And she's at the exact same point that she was at before, so... I'm just gonna do a group heal. She's fine on her MP. She has more than enough. So, we can make our way out of here. And we're gonna head exactly like Gilder said. We're gonna backtrack a little bit, go down towards the elevator, and head towards that door up, unless we get into fights. I knew that wasn't gonna be the fight with the enemy I'm missing. Just because I'm pretty sure in this one, like, little corridor area, all you can run into are Valuan soldiers. That was like 4 mage wardens right there, so just took them down as best as I could. I tried to use a spell from Fina, and it didn't really do that much damage, but I'm guessing because that they're mage wardens, they have high spell resistance, so that could be a thing. Plus, I'm pretty sure I forgot to switch a cupel off of yellow, which I think still applies to the damage calculation of a spell, even if the spell I cast... hang on one second. Nope, never mind, just did a little experiment there. Weapon color and spell cast have nothing to do with the damage output, completely separate things. Now that I got that out of the way, let's head back down. Whee! I feel like it's going down faster than it was going up. Good old gravity. Whoa! What's going on? Hey, look! What? What are we looking at? Look! Ah, there you go. Going to defensive mode, which is what Ramirez says, and I think I said it incorrectly. The fortress, it's rotating. Now's our chance. We should find a ship and get out of here. And what's interesting is that, yes, the entire fortress door is spinning around, and you can kind of, like, watch it spin, too. Like, as we're running, it's gonna keep moving. See, it's already starting to, like, push its way past that island and everything. You're not in a race to get to the docks before it shuts, because it's going to be shut anyway before you get there. So you can watch it if you want to. It's an interesting little, like visual, seeing it, spin on itself. This is the power of Valua, the ingenuity of them. But you guys get the idea. And I'm gonna go ahead into this door. We're gonna go ahead and, come on, there we are. We use the harbor key. Push this open. And this area that we're walking into is where the 2 chests are. You can actually see one right there. If you run along the bottom, you can see searchlights spanning the area. If the searchlight hits you, you will be thrown into a battle. I'm pretty sure the thing that you're thrown into the battle with is the last enemy that I'm looking for. So I'm just going to run, and if I happen to get caught by a light, which it avoided me, which was awesome, then I'll worry about it there. But first of the 2 chests in this area is a moonberry. I'm actually hoarding moonberries for the time being. We will be using them in a little bit. Actually, when we get out of the Grand Fortress, we'll be using them. Well, for right now, I'll just hold on to it. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to leave this battle in. Hopefully, it's something new. If not, then at least you can see what you get involved with the... Aha! Perfect. It would be nice if there was a few more of you guys, but one is fine. The Destroyer has 267 HP, 234 experience, 139 gold, and could possibly... It doesn't really drop anything other than that 1% chance of moonberries for everything. It doesn't have an offensive attack, I believe. All it does is either call allies or it does the search ability. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just block and let this thing... We apparently snuck up on it. That was weird. Yeah, please, call some allies. Bring it... Nope, you failed. It went click, click, and it said no. After so many turns, it will do a move called Emergency. And when it does that move, this thing transforms into basically a hidden sub-boss of sorts. So I'm just going to keep doing this. Anything? Nope. We successfully called an ally. Isn't that just special? But again, they don't do anything. No matter how many destroyers are on the field, they will still form together into this, like, hidden sub-boss. And it doesn't actually affect the sub-boss's abilities or anything. And here we go. I think this is it. This is it. This is it. Everybody deletes off the field. And in warps Cantor. And he's not facing us as well. That's kind of weird. So, Cantor, who actually looks a lot like Antonio 1 and 2, which is more color swapping and everything, has 2,716 HP, 2,001 experience, 642 gold, and has a 2% chance of dropping moonberries. He has Thunder of Fury attack, which is pretty much all the Antonios had, and assessing damage, which is kind of like his skip a turn deal. So, yeah, if you let these guys, just kind of play it out a few rounds, you'll be able to fight this guy. And I actually did not know about this particular quote-unquote boss for quite a while, actually. What are you again? You're yellow. We have the SP. Let's go ahead and do stuff like this. My first time going through this game, no idea at all that this guy even existed. Whenever I saw those destroyers, I just beat them. They're really easy, they don't fight back, and I'm like, kill, kill, kill. It wasn't until I watched somebody play this game, and then I saw what happened when they waited them out, that I'm like, oh wow, really? There's a hidden boss just randomly here? That's crazy. So when I played through it myself, before doing this playthrough, by the way, for you guys, I experimented, and lo and behold, here he is. Which is really cool. You can do Thunder of Fury. Boom. I mean, it's not even that hard. Like, he's not a strong boss at all, but you know what? If your characters are low on level, or you want to gain some quick gold or whatever, find destroyers, let them become the Cantor, which is an awesome name, by the way, and beat it. Simple. Oh, good job, Gilder. Awesome. Love Gunslinger. It's such a good move. Yeah, and he even has an explosion animation at the end, just like the other Antonios.
We did it!
Good job, guys. Oh, man, that was awesome. I love it. So good. So good. Okay. Now that I showed off that and was very satisfied with that particular encounter, let's continue on up the stairs. Now, you may want to continue going to the right, but as you can see, there's a chest up there that is our second chest for the Grand Fortress. Now, the funny thing about this chest is, yes, as you can see what I'm about to do, heal your guys. Make sure everybody is all nice and full before going ahead and opening this chest, because lo and behold, we're not the only ones running around here trying to look for stuff. Who else happens to be inside of a chest? You guessed it, a Zivelin Bane. Oh boy, isn't that amazing. The Zivelin Bane that you run into here in the Grand Fortress has 3,901 HP, 2,425 experience, 3,800? Yes, 807 gold. Sorry, it was a little blurry. I apologize. And of course, as all the other Zivelin Banes, you will drop various seeds at the end of the battle. Hopefully your luck is good and you get some good stuff. Here's red like all of them, so ice magic is your friend, but I'm going to stick with blue for my weapon because apparently it does just as much damage. So let's go ahead, let's go ahead and Cutlass Fury. Let's go ahead and use a Crystallis, where are you? There you are, Crystallis box. And we'll go ahead and use another Crystallis box, which is right here. And Gilder, shoot him in the face. Good shooting in the face there, Gilder. I like it. Ah, awesome.
Let's try this.
So, in Japan, these guys are actually not called Zivelin Banes. I believe their name is like Luther Simon or something like that. I don't know what determined the name change from coming from America over here, but I like calling them Zivelin Banes better. And remember, this is just one character from the entire Zivelin clan or Bane clan or something like that. There is a ultimate leader to this. And I only tell you that now because we may hear about him a little bit as the game goes on, but we won't see him until quite a while. So let's go ahead and finish this up here. Here you go, Vyse, you can have that. We can do an actual spell against you, and again, Gilder can shoot you in the face. Oh no, we'll heal first. That's fine. Very good. Oh man, I love it. So good, so good. I can't believe it. First time playing through this game without any, like, guides or anything along that ways. He caught me off guard. I wasn't really too keen on how much health I had, or I didn't really have too much health at the time because I was just fighting stuff. But
Gotcha.
Thank you! Yes! Oh my god, he shot him in the back of the head, too! Wow!
We did it!
Wow, Gilder! Well, I guess if you're gonna finish off a battle, you might as well do it in style, right, Gilder? Oh boy, wow. I gotta still see, that's not so bad. And inside the chest that Zivlinbane was guarding is the Unholy Dagger. What Valua is doing with an artifact like this, I'll never know, but you know what? I'm gonna sell it the first chance I get. And actually, I'm pretty sure I have all of these items from the previous Zivlin encounters that I still need to sell. Alright, let's go ahead down this way. Yeah, I did not expect to fight Zivlinbane at all when I got into the Grand Fortress. It was like, huh? What? That's crazy. Okay, so through that door in front of us is actually our boss fight for the Grand Fortress. If you did not run into the destroyers and Cantor and everything and you want to, now would be your time to do it. If you did not get both chests, now would be the time to do it. Save point if you want it, and I'm actually going to use it because I'm going to say thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. Yeah, sorry to end it here right before the boss fight, but it's kind of a one thing after another in the next episode, so boss fight leads to a scene, which leads to a scene, which leads to a scene, and it's already 26 minutes, and I know, Vyse, I know, I'm sorry, it's what I do. So, I'm going to end it here. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.